Hey, do you mind if I sit down? This communications 1822, right?
Yep, for sure, go for it. You don't sound like you're from around here, are you?
No, I'm actually a foreign exchange student from Zimbabwe.
Really? What's it like over there?
It's really different. Like, it's been a huge culture shock coming over here. It's really hard adjusting to all the differences.
Really? How exactly is your culture different than ours?
Well, your country is a lot more technologically advanced than I had originally thought. Like, you have laptops that can fit in your lap and let you access any kind of information you want. There's so many people everywhere constantly talking through email or text messages. The lack of privacy is so overwhelming. All the social media, everyone knows what's going on and everything. People are able to talk to each other from all over the world. Even the news on TV, information spreads within a matter of seconds and is accessible to like at any given time. Back home, this didn't exist. Like, yeah, sure, we had access to information, but we weren't overloaded with it.
Wait, so you didn't have like Facebook, internet, texting, or any of that? What'd you do with your time?
Well, life was much simpler back home. If you wanted to speak with someone, you'd actually have to go and find them. If you wanted to call someone, you'd have to walk to a payphone. If you wanted to learn anything, you would have to go to a library, which of course took up more time, but we weren't overloaded with information. We were able to focus on the little things. I felt like the information sunk in more, in a sense. And also, everything was much more focused and planned. Everyone was organized, and we always had structure. Here, there's so much going on that it's hard to have structure and be organized.
That sounds kind of boring.
It really wasn't, though. I felt like I was a lot more in touch with myself. In reality, we were able to appreciate the little things without being overwhelmed or interrupted by information and technology. It was very peaceful and humbling.
That sounds so inefficient, though. So much time would be wasted if you actually had to go look for something and talk to them. And so, I don't understand. Or go to the library to look something up. I can't even remember the last time I went to a library. When I wanted to find something out, I look it up on the internet, or I Google it, and it's just there.
Well, sure, you're able to easily access information, but how much of that do you actually retain or understand? You're so distracted that you don't appreciate the ability to understand or...
Hey man, my class is about to start. I'll call you back, okay? Sorry about that. What were you saying?
Don't worry about it.
Okay, class, settle down, let's get started. First off, I'd like to introduce a new student. Chinaza, could you please stand up and tell everyone a little bit about yourself?
Hello everyone. My name is Chinaza and I'm from Zimbabwe.
Thank you, Chinaza. Alright, class, I'd like to start with some discussion questions to sort of review for our next chapter on media and involvement in society. I'm going to read a quote and I just want you all to give me your opinion on how it pertains to our next chapter. Maggie Jackson once said, "Amid the glittering promise of our new technologies and the wondrous potential of our scientific gains, we are nurturing a culture of social diffusion and intellectual fragmentation and sensory detachment. In this new world, something is amiss, and that something is attention." Now let's hear your opinions. Since you're paying so much attention, how about you, Jojo?
Oh, me? Let's see. I don't really agree with Maggie Jackson on this quote. I feel advances in our technology are helping to create a better, more ideal society. We are able to accomplish more things and do them in a more efficient way. And how exactly are these advances causing social diffusion?
Let me stop you there for a moment. That's a good question. Let's all of us think about this for a moment. These advances cause social diffusion through many media. Jojo, would you like to describe some media through which technology has increased social diffusion?
Through social networking, I've been able to connect with so many more people and share my thoughts with all of my friends. Like,
Excuse me for interrupting, but how many of those Facebook friends do you actually talk to or really know? Social networking is so superficial. You never really do get to know these people. When I talk to people here, everyone is completely immersed in communities, activities. They're constantly talking, planning, working. No one stops to look around them and appreciate the beauty we live in.
This is true also. I like this. Opinions on this topic. Sorry, proceed, Chinaza.
They had to create planners because all of it was too much for us to remember and focus on. Now, even when we have little to do, we can't sit still because we're thinking of what we can do. People here constantly have headphones in, or looking at their phones, or replying to something. You're always hearing, seeing, touching, or smelling. All of your senses are devoted to these technologies, and thus you never really sense the world around you.
I mean, I guess you're right. I depend on my phone a lot. I'm constantly looking for something on the internet. My mom keeps threatening to cancel my contract because I'm on it so much. I guess now that I've taken the time to kind of consider your thoughts, I really see how distracted and out of touch I am.
Alright, class. It seems that you all have an opinion on the subject. Think about the media through which technology changes reality. Also, as Jojo has mentioned, and how this affects the way we interact with the society, as Chinaza has mentioned. Now, I urge you all to take into consideration this quote as well as the opinions of others to see what kind of positive and negative impact that technology has in your life.